I feel lost and confused after being betrayed by the two people I trusted the most. I want to tell you a story, and I hope it's okay. I've been feeling really upset, and it seems easier to share with strangers than people who know me well. So, here's what happened. I had this feeling that my fiancé might be doing something wrong, but I didn't have any proof. About 12 days ago, I came home from my mom's place. I found my fiancé sleeping way past 2 p.m., like always. When I went upstairs to wake him up, I opened the door and saw my sister in my clothes, trying to get out of a lingerie bodysuit that belonged to me. My mind went blank, like when you stand up too fast and your head gets a little dizzy. It felt terrible, and my stomach felt sick. I stood there for about 30 seconds, looking at them. They looked shocked too. My fiancé started making excuses, saying it was an accident or that he was lonely and needed relief. It's been tough lately because my best friend passed away 2 weeks ago. I shared with my fiancé how alone, devastated, and guilty I felt about not being able to help my friend. I left the house without taking my car, my eyes flooding with tears. I walked to my friend's place, about 10 minutes away, and shared everything with her. Losing my best friend and having issues with my fiancé and sister in just 2 weeks has been incredibly hard. I'm not sure if these relationships can ever go back to the way they were. I don't get why my sister would do something like this. I've always been kind to her, gave her shelter, and made sacrifices for her. I also gave everything to my fiancé. I was willing to have kids for him, even though I wanted to be child-free. I comforted him when things went wrong, spent hours watching movies, and even gave him a locket with our photo. And now he wears it while doing hurtful things with my sister. These days have been a constant cycle of sadness, anger, and disgust. Even though I quit smoking for 2 years, I started again. There are times when I lose interest in doing things, especially during dinner. It's like I've gone into hibernation. I sleep almost 17 hours a day. My sister and fiancé want to meet on Wednesday. My sister says she loves me and doesn't want to lose me. But I feel like it's too late. I miss my sister, but the sister I miss and the one I see now are not the same person. I haven't talked to many people yet, just one friend I'm staying with. I'm scared of being seen as a failure of a future wife. Now, I don't even know if I want to be a wife anymore. I'm sharing all this with strangers because it feels safer than telling people who know me. I'm sorry for pouring out my feelings, but this is what's happening to me right now. Update 1. Subscribe for more Reddit stories. Hey again. I'm back and making some changes to my post. First off, thanks a bunch for all your advice. I guess this is like a little update? I'm not exactly sure. So far, nothing super big has happened. The friend I'm staying with offered to come with me when I talked to my parents about all this, and my older brother is involved too. She's been my rock throughout this whole thing, and I'm really grateful for her support. But I don't want to put all the stress on her to be my main support, you know? Right now, I'm checking out therapy for both my grief and the affair stuff. I'm not a legal expert, so I'm trying to find a lawyer to make sure I'm legally okay in case there's some tricky stuff. I did reach out to my sister, and when she sent a message about meeting on Wednesday, I replied with something like, "I don't plan on meeting you then. I'll talk to you when I'm ready. It doesn't matter if it's tomorrow or years from now. You both owe me my own time to heal after you went behind my back, betrayed my trust, all while living rent-free under my roof. Bye." I almost wanted to meet her right then, but with the help of some awesome folks in the comments, big thanks to them, I realized I need time for myself to get mentally better instead of trying to fix a relationship that's pretty much gone with my sister. Nope, I'm not going back to my ex, and I won't ever. Maybe one day, I'll listen to what he has to say, but today's not that day. Now, I'm getting ready to talk to my parents about everything. I don't have proof between my ex and sister, but I do have their messages, which kind of catch them out. I think that's the right way to say it. Anyway, thanks to everyone for the advice and kind comments and messages. Have a good day or night. Update 2. 1 year later. Hello again, Reddit. Firstly, let's talk about me. I've been going to therapy, taking care of myself, and focusing on what makes me happy. When I was with my ex, I didn't realize I was forgetting about myself. It's funny how being in a relationship can make you miss certain things. I really wanted to believe my ex was a good guy. Past relationships hurt me, and I thought I found someone different this time. But, well, love sometimes makes us see things that aren't there. After finding out about the cheating, I wanted to fix things. But my therapist helped me see that I was holding on because, after losing my best friend, my ex was the only thing that felt familiar. Everyone around me was changing, and I felt a bit left out. But you know, expecting people not to change is like stopping them from growing. They moved out, and I moved back into my house. It felt kinda lonely without them, but an empty room can turn into something cool. With help from friends and family, I changed things around. Even though I lost two important people, I made new memories that I'll always remember. Before therapy, I was a mess. The disappointment from my ex and the cheating thing really woke me up. My sister's betrayal hurt more because we share the same parents. But in a strange way, I have to thank them for helping me get rid of people with bad intentions. I'll always love my sister, even though we won't be sharing my home anymore. But if she needs help, I'll be there. She's my sister, after all. She tried calling me a few weeks after moving out. At first, I was mad, but when I heard her voice, I felt a bunch of different things. She's kinda like a person who keeps making bad choices and doesn't learn from them. My family doesn't talk to my sister anymore. Sometimes, when I hear about her, it's almost like she's a confused kid. On New Year's Eve, I bumped into her by accident, and it was a mix of feelings. I wanted to be mad at her as an ex, but as a sister, I just wanted to give her a hug and ask why. But, well, I just walked away. We might not live together anymore, but we still share the same family. Now, about my dating life. I've been seeing someone since November 23. I figured out that I deserve to be happy and get more than what my ex gave me. But I still have some issues from that old relationship. Luckily, the new guy is really patient and understanding. I know it'll take time to feel better, and that's totally okay. Sorry for going on and on, but this post is still kinda like a vent for me. Dealing with mixed feelings isn't easy. Thanks to everyone who listened, sent nice messages, and gave advice. You guys are awesome, and I hope everyone had a super cool new year.